J.D. Vance was on television today talking about lack of competency on your part.
Okay.
What do you say to you've heard this almost every single day.
Yeah, I haven't talked to him. Hurricanes that were attached to fires, unprecedented wind experiences, heroic firefighters from all across the United States. We got folks from Texas, we got folks from Wyoming that have been pounding on this, the best next-gen technology. We've got these fire hawks, guys with night vision goggles, pounding these fires 24/7. We've got thousands of National Guard men and women that have been on here. We pre-positioned 120 engines, helicopters, dozers, water tenders. We did that on Sunday, 2 days before this event. So with respect to the future vice president, I didn't hear his remarks, but I would invite him, as I did Donald Trump, to visit with the community, express empathy of the scale of this tragedy, and be here for the American people that happen to reside here in Southern California.
Sorry, my man. I gotta go take care of mine too, okay?
That's what we have to drive by to get out of here. Holy smokes.
You are watching a firenado spin up in Los Angeles. A firenado, also called a fire whirl or fire devil, is an unusual phenomenon that can occur when a fire is so hot it essentially produces its own weather system. This footage, captured by CNN affiliate KCAL-KCBS, shows the Palisades fire burning near Brentwood, an expensive neighborhood in LA.
Home of 32 years has been destroyed, a total loss for the parents of 4, grandparents of 6. They are here with 2 of their sons and their daughter-in-law.
Oh, give me a hug, baby. Oh my God.
This is what their house looked like just a few days ago. And this is video a neighbor sent them of the wildfires that started burning their house and taking over the neighborhood.
What do you do next? You want me to go?
Yeah, you go.
Because she always says, are we going to be okay?
Yeah.
And the answer is always yes.
That there are firefighters and people helping from all over the country, in fact from other countries, but now we have our first look at the actual number. So CAL FIRE is telling me that the total number of firefighters we have on Palisades and the Eaton fire are 7,875 firefighters. 400 of them are from the California National Guard. They're not only hangars on the ground, but they're the people that are assisting with the chopper pilots and those C-130 drops that you're seeing where they're dropping water and fire retardant. But take a look at this map here behind me, this large swath here in yellow. That is marking the 9 states where other people are coming from, and now we know there are 945 firefighters from all these states. The firefighters from Texas and Colorado actually are still on their way here, and we also have 13 firefighters coming from Canada, 70 coming from Mexico. They are already here. The Mexican firefighters have been here since Saturday. They were greeted by the governor, and we, of course, here in California appreciate all the help. But it's interesting to note, out of all these numbers here, fully 85% of the firefighters fighting these 2 fires right now are from California, our local heroes trying to stop these fires in their tracks.
In Altadena, where the Eaton fire swept through multiple communities. Take a look at the damage left behind. It really tells the story of how unpredictable these winds were, these flames jumping from home to home, leveling so many of them. And really, I know a lot of you say, well, it doesn't make sense. How come trees are standing? How come some cars are burned and some aren't? Well, that's because when the embers were going and traveling because of the wind, they would attach to whatever they could. And some cars were lucky, some homes like that one were spared, but a lot of this is just gone. And in terms of the trees, you have to understand they are alive. They have a lot of moisture, so it takes more time for them to burn. And when we're talking about homes and structures, a lot of them are made from wood, very, very dry materials. And so those likely the first to go. And that's where you get this. House is just leveled.
Oh my God. No. Definitely a thing out of a nightmare.
Harrowing video captured by Jeffrey Koo and his wife Cheryl as hurricane-like winds pushed deadly flames towards their Altadena neighborhood in the early hours of the Eaton fire last Tuesday. Cheryl had just come home from work when she noticed the flames near this utility tower along the Eaton Canyon Trail.
Hey babe, I need you to come out here right now.
I'm gonna spray the roof. I had broken down because I'd said goodbye to the house and I started to sob.
Please God save us, save our house.
Sensory, everything overload.
He says between the roaring winds, ember cast, and suffocating smoke, he and Cheryl had to run for their lives.
It was unbearable to be outside, and the sky had started to turn a deep orange, which I felt like that was our time to go.